First things first, make sure you have switched to simplified. This just means that we don't have to use 2 analog sticks to lockpick instead of 1, which just makes things considerably easier. Additionally, just in case it helps you out, make sure you have saved your game. Save and quit works as well and doesn't use any of the salves, so if you're running low on salves, you can also save before the chest by using this. And then we can get into picking the lock. Now, of course, I'm in the very first village. In case you don't know, if you speak to the dude that we need to get the hammer from, and then look at his chest inside of his house, and then go ahead and talk to Fritz, he can give us some early lockpicks. And we want to make sure that we don't lose many of them, because there's a lot of locks to pick as we're going through. When it comes to actually starting lockpicking, then we're obviously going to interact with this chest here, and the bearing in the middle tells us how far away the sweet spot is from the center. As it gets smaller, that means we're further away, and we want it to turn gold, and from here we're going to turn the lock. Now what I want to show you guys is if I leave the lockpicking, this can actually change and randomizes each time we open the lock. So here you go, it's gone pretty small, especially to start with when we don't have very good levels in lockpicking. We want to reset this a few times until we get a good sweet spot. Obviously I missed out on that first one, just so I could show you guys this. And ideally we want one that's kind of going to be around this ring, so I'm going to keep on re-rolling until we get a good roll on this. And here we have a pretty good one. Basically now we need to keep this gold as it turns around, so I have to keep this in place and then press LB to rotate the lock. Now whilst I'm pressing LB and it's not moving, we're doing damage to the lockpicks, so we want to be kind of careful about this. We just need to follow this around as smoothly as we can until the lock opens.